It's been a very long time since I've like actually sat down and actually make a YouTube video, bro. Truth be told, man, I'd be like, man, let me just let the channel die. You know what I mean? Nobody really watches the channel regardless. But YouTube is literally, or at least my channel is literally like the only thing I actually own. So with that being said, it's like I kind of have to, like I owe it to myself to, check in every now and then, do even if it's a small video like this one, I at least owe it to myself to at least, care to it a little bit. You know what I mean? No one really, like, I feel like growing up, people would tell me that adulthood like really just takes away like a lot of your free time, which it does. It definitely does. But no one talks about, like, at least not until recently, that I've seen the like emotional toll it takes on you. And I mean, obviously physically, if you're working all the time because you don't have any free time to take care of yourself, physically as well. But like, no one really talks about how much it like fucks up your like creativity. You know what I mean? Overall, I just feel like the it damn near feels like sabotage. Like I have to sabotage myself in order to survive. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's a lot of people out there doing jobs that they don't want to do. Amazon, warehouse work, all types of stuff, you know what I mean? And they would much rather be doing something completely different. Like doing YouTube, like how I want to do, or like Twitch streaming, or literally anything that they thought about doing when they were kids. And I don't think that the discussion of having to sacrifice your creativity in order to live is talked about enough, dude. Like it has taken a great toll on me. So much to the fact where I would think about doing a YouTube video and I would log in to like YouTube Studio and I would look at like the last video I made, which was like 100 days ago, and I would look at the analytics. I'm like, bro, nobody's watching this shit, bro. Like, what's the point of me even coming back? You know what I mean? And it's that, and like there's been scripts and stuff that I've thought about wanting to do, but I just, outside of YouTube, with just life in general, like bills, relationships, all those type of things, like I have to also maintain as well. And with YouTube, they say you're not supposed to do it for money, but at the end of the day, when I'm seeing all these other people my age or younger making money off of things that I want to do as well, at the end of the day, my end goal obviously is to try and make some type of profit off of what I like to create. And then like when I log onto this channel and I see that it's not doing anything, logically it's just, okay, well, this obviously can wait because nobody's coming to watch me or nothing like that. So I need to lock in. I need to work overtime. I need to go like see my family. I need to just make sure that Broderick is taken care of in terms of being able to survive. But on the other side of the spectrum, the Broderick who has like aspirations and dreams too, he has been completely neglected. And when I was in therapy, I remember my therapist telling me, like, I just need to find, different outlets to do. And I was telling her that I was doing YouTube, but I hadn't been doing YouTube in like a couple months at a time when I was talking to her. And she was like, yeah, like you definitely need to like get back into that. And since she told me that, it's definitely been more at the forefront of my mind than how it was previously. But again, I still haven't sat down to actually like do anything. And another reason I'm even making this video now is because oddly enough, I got inspiration from the Chainsaw Man movie. Another thing that I want to do is I want to like make like a comic book or like a manga. And just watching the Chainsaw Man movie and just anime in general, because I read the manga, so I'm reading the manga, and I'm like, oh man, I can't wait for this to be animated. And then when you go and watch the movie and you see how they did it, you're just like, bro, did the author of Chainsaw Man ever think like while he was writing it, did he ever think, dude, like when this gets adapted, or if this ever does get adapted, this shit, like I didn't even think it was gonna look like this. You know what I mean? Like that, like something like that pushes me to want to create, because I can't imagine these dudes like the author of Naruto or the author of One Piece. You know, back when they first started, like back in the 90s. I don't really know how old they were. I'm gonna just say early 20s, because I'm in my early 20s. Like them being early 20s, like, you know, in their college dorm room, you know, going to school, they're like, dude, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like I'm finna just like make a story. You know what I mean? And they sit down and they write the story, and you know, 20 plus years later, they're in the top of, you know, like the entertainment industry. Like everywhere you go, there's a piece of Naruto, there's a piece of One Piece, there's a piece of Dragon Ball. Literally in everything you see once you go outside, it's everywhere. Just them, you know, being 20, like in their 20s, and then like having such a impact on pop culture as a whole is like, that's what, you know, like drives me to want to create. And you know, like as much as I would love to do YouTube, like drawing is definitely like what I really want to dive into. Hold on, I'm just showing you guys what's on my iPad, but like I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Of course, like this isn't the best. It's just like a sketch. Like I want to do stuff like this. Like this is what I mainly really want to do. At least I believe I want to do in my life. I want to just create something and you know, make it have like an impact on people. But at the same time, this is my dilemma. I also have responsibilities. Financially, it's just I don't really know how to like describe it, dude. Like I just know, like in my heart of hearts, it just wouldn't benefit me to completely dive into trying to do YouTube or trying to like draw full time, knowing where I am in my life currently. And it feels like as much as I try to get ahead, it's never enough. You know what I mean? You know, I have a career. I've been doing my job for the past like going on 6 years this month. And the thing is with that is I told myself, it's kind of funny, I got it from like The Office, but there's a part in The Office where Jim, I'm pretty sure it was Jim, he was saying like, yeah, if I promote in this line of work, then that means that this is what my life amounts to, or something like that, or that I take this job way too seriously, I'm never going to get out of here. And that's kind of where I'm at with my job too. I can stay on this lower tier and I could probably just be scraping by, or I could promote and I could have more freedom to do what I want, at least financially. At least I would like to think so, because it's supposed to be a pretty significant raise. And so I've been trying to promote for like a full year, and the shit's difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. My thought process is once I promote and I'm more financially lax, that I'll be able to dive back into YouTube a lot more, or start doing my art a lot more. Excuse me. And it just seems like a never-ending like battle, dude. Like it seems like I'm always going uphill. And then like this last go around, I made it pretty far in the process, and then I failed like the last portion of the test. So then I'm like, damn, bro, now I gotta wait a whole extra couple months in order for me to at least attempt to promote. And on top of that, it's like I have to do overtime to try and keep up with like just the livelihood, dude. Like it's almost comical that you can save up an absurd amount of cash, and then life is just like, hey bro, your car, that shit gone, bro. It's gone. Like I've had some car expenses, like literally at the worst possible moment. At the worst possible moment, dude. Like it really is, if it ain't one thing, it's another. And I just feel like knowing that I have to take care of my responsibilities in life it doesn't it feels like it doesn't motivate me, one, and it doesn't give me the time to sit down and try to like think about what I want to do. You know what I mean? Because like I go to work, and every second of every day I'm just like, dude, I can't wait to fucking get off work so I can get home and like probably is the key word here, probably make something. And then I feel kind of guilty self-consciously because like when I'm home and I'm not like creating anything, I'm like, bro, I could have been, you know, doing overtime or some shit. You know what I mean? So it's like constant like ping ponging back and forth. And I don't know, man. I feel like I'm literally like losing my mind, like honestly. So like that's why I kind of just wanted to make a video, even though it doesn't have like any cohesion or like narrative. You know, I just want to kind of just vent, because I also feel like doing videos like these also kind of makes me a little more sane, I guess. Like it kind of brings me back down to where I was before, because like before, dude, I was like up here, but now even just talking right now, I'm like, I haven't even edited a video yet. I'm kind of like right here now, you know what I mean? But yeah, dude, I'm just struggling with trying to balance time between my actual responsibilities and then what I actually want to do in my life. So if anybody's watching this, and if anybody has like any like constructive criticism to, you know, give me, I'm here, dude. I'm willing to take anything. I know a lot of people are going to be like, you just got to do it. And to me, it's really not that simple, bro. It's really not. I've tried to, you know, draw and do stuff at work, and at the end of the day, I'm hired to do a job, so like I can't really just say, oh yo, fuck this job for a second, let me dive into what I want to do. I can't really do that in my line of work. So I don't know, man. Hopefully this is the catalyst for me to come back and start doing more videos. I don't think anybody on this channel is subscribed to watch me talk about life. I'm pretty sure it's for like anime or my music videos and stuff like that. So I would definitely try to get back into the headspace where I want to make those type of that type of content again. But until then, yeah, this is just me trying to talk, trying to have a heart to heart. I'd honestly be really surprised if anybody's still watching this. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So if you guys have any advice or anything like that, I am willing to hear it.